Yeah, so I'd say kind of a block with this childish wonder thing. Right. But well, Page of Wands is about like it's not finding your passion, but pages are like starting the kind of the beginning of the journey in my opinion. So I have let's keep reading. I was like I have an idea. Page of Swords is kind of like starting on the clarity journey. Uh kind of starting to be more in tune with your mind, which is different from your intuition. Four of Wands is like celebration, family, like happiness. Look how pretty this card is, by the way. Celebration, family, happiness. And then Four of Coins is like holding on to things, so greedy. But it can also be like not wanting to let something go. So we've got some sort of block here with the inspiration and I guess we could bring this around to childhood. It feels kind of like family, not letting go, and childhood. This isn't usually a childhood card, but I am feeling like childish wonder with this one. Your mind, though, perhaps it's your focus on clarity. If we come back to the Ace of Swords, you're kind of focusing, at least according to the cards right now, you're focusing a lot on the mental aspect of it, and that could be. Oh, okay. Yeah, it could be part of your past kind of blocking it. Like you're focused on like the how do I describe that? Mental is different from intuition. Um this is like the logic side of it, right? The logic, straight answer. Uh Intuition is a little more emotional and there's not a lot of like I mean, there was three of swords, but not a lot of emotion. Like not a lot of positive emotion. Four of Wands is a positive card, but I feel like it's calling out more to family. And I don't think you have a good relationship with your family. And then there's the Four of Coins, which is like I don't know. That with the Three of Swords means like you're not letting go of something to me, and it's related to family. There you go. That's my guess. There's my guesses. Yay! So yeah, I would say that's kind of what you're struggling with it, or what your guides want to tell you. I guess is what I had asked when the cards flew out. Your guides wanted to tell you something about this block. You're a little too focused on the mental is what I think it's trying to say there. And then not letting go of something with the family. And I don't know why I'm reading it that way. That's weird. Okay, anything else for honey? Why do you keep saying Oya? Please stop saying Oya. I don't confuse you two usually. Okay, what is it that you're trying to tell me? Honey. Anything else? Whoa. I get so into this. I feel silly about it. You can hear these cards. These cards have a different texture. Okay. Okay. Yeah, another more of the fire and the paintbrush stuff. Anything else? Do you want like oh no. They started doing this thing like the last couple times I started reading where horizontal cards mean something new now, and I'm like, great. We've added to the I've never heard anyone say that. But they added to the fucking pile. Horizontal cards mean something different. Okay. No, we're not doing a stack like that. Give me something. Give me one or two. Oh, thank you. Anything else? Okay, cool. Okay. I feel like you gave me the same amount of cards, you just spread it out differently. You're trying to trick me. Okay. I do not have a good relationship with my physical family. I have a good relationship with my spirit team, who I have a good relationship with and consider my family. Well, this was definitely more physical family, what I was thinking of. Not your spirit team. Someone who could sense people's energy said mine was like a frantic bee that was dying. Oh my god. Hi, Mahalra. Jesus Christ. Anyway. What an energy. Okay, so the first ones that we can see that came out are King of Swords, Ace of Wands, and the High Priestess. The Ace of Wands and High Priestess, when they came out, I was like, okay, more of this paintbrush and this passion being sparked. Intuition with the High Priestess. We have this card, which the horizontal means blocked. Hold on. You can't see High Priestess. There she is, this High Priestess. This card is blocked, and so we have, what's this? 6 of Wands reversed, feeling like a sense of loss, the opposite of victory. Okay, that could be related to this Ace of Wands card here. I never noticed the paintbrush in this. Is this art related? Are you into art? It's a sense of loss with the Ace of Wands, a loss of passion. This one is the Magician reversed. What is that? That is Magician reversed is deception, I think. Deception and what is it? Because the Magician is very resourceful and is also about creating whatever you want. Manipulative and what was the whatever the first word I used was. I didn't say manipulative, I don't think, but yes, this. I am into art and struggling with it. And then this is the block card. Judgment. Oh, Judgment's a hard one for me. Judgment has a little bit to do with renewal. Oh, it does have a lot to do with kind of, I think, not analyzing, but looking back at the past and kind of synthesizing it, turning into something new, I'm pretty sure. Let me look up Judgment. I think I'm allowed to look up Judgment. Allowed, I say. Judgment Tarot. Self-evaluation, awakening, renewal, purpose, reflection, reckoning. Yeah, I was definitely thinking of the self-evaluation and the renewal part. I was thinking of renewal, but I was like, didn't I already say that? But I don't know if I did. Okay. So the King of Swords I didn't really talk about. King of Swords. You get a lot of swords. Not like a lot, but like the swords really stand out in this sharp mental way. I think you've got the mind unlock. Like you've got that part down. Your mental intellect, that part's down. But the passion is, you have a sense of loss with the passion, like you're losing it, like you're losing the battle, it feels like. Judgment is okay, I'm gonna say this in a blunt way. This is not me saying this. Your unwillingness to self-evaluate, and not self-evaluate, but look back at the past, as I said, and synthesize it into renewal, is blocking your intuition, which is where the High Priestess is here. I see why block was important now. The Magician reversed, this is separate, and I don't really know what this is about. The deception and manipulation, I don't really know where that fits into this puzzle. Could be self-deception, but self-deception is usually 7 of Swords reversed. So, I guess I could ask more about this card. We could ask more about the Magician reversed, please. Is this a person? Is this Honey themselves? I'm feeling more like it's not a person, but I'm not sure. Who is the Magician reversed, if this is a person or an aspect? Magician reversed. Okay, we got one card that is also horizontal. Anything else? Okay, that one is important, and I feel tingly. My arms feel tingly. Not my hands for once, my arms. No. I heard throwaway. Tarot cards took. Hi Kasai, yes. I used to do tarot. And I'm doing it tonight on a whim. Okay. The cards wanted to spill out in a funny way. Okay. Oh great, it's also in the block position. Wonderful. Okay. Blocking it is King of Cups, so that also in a reverse or block position is also very manipulative. That is like emotions. King of Cups is the master of emotions, but any cups reversal face card can be kind of manipulative emotionally. Because they're so good with emotions, they know how to use them against people. The Hermit, isolation. Okay, so maybe this is in you because the Hermit is here. I'm not sure though. Let's see, what is it? Why is the Hermit here? Isolation. Oh, that's you want more self-reflection? Still? Okay. Blocked by Queen of Wands as well. Queen of Wands is very passionate, confident, self-reliant. Okay, so this and this are blocking it. Perhaps? Oh, that would be interesting. The Hermit with Queen of Wands is giving like something to do with independence. I don't know if the tarot card threw it in here. I'm so sorry because I feel like this is getting really deep. It always does. It's never cute and fun with me. It's never cute and fun. I always want it to be cute and fun. It's never cute and fun. So is this honey? Oh, don't you give me that yes and no shit. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Well, that's a very foggy answer. I think regardless, like an aspect of you here needs to be worked on. It doesn't fully want to say. It could be self-deception, as I said. It could be lying to yourself, but it doesn't feel fully like lying to yourself. It's like a type of healing that needs to be done, but this isn't lying to yourself. This is okay, well let me try not to block it out. I was trying to I was like, I need to say this in a nice way, please. But I don't quite know what I'm saying. Um okay. Hold on. King of Cups. Emotional block. Magician. Deceiving yourself with your emotions? Like something with deception and emotion. Don't worry about saying it nice, I can take it. Well, I'm just like, man, I'm trying to be Honey's friend. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Y'all not about to fuck this up for me. Um um it feels really mucky, like literally like mud water. Um can I look up magician? Okay. There's something with magician that I'm not remembering. You're good. If you're not concerned about me being parasocial, we can be friends as long as you say we are. Okay. I think we can be friends. Cunning, trickery, ooh, wasted talent, illusion, and deception. Illusion. Wasted talent just reminded me of this card here, but I feel like that's still separate. I know King of Cups can be more than emotional, like mastery and manipulation, but that's just what it's giving, especially with the magician here. Illusion. This is hard to put my finger on, but it feels familiar. Like I lying to yourself doesn't feel quite like the right way to say it, but like illusion definitely feels right. Like making. Okay, I'm gonna say this in a way that doesn't really make sense, but making up this illusion with your emotions. Um, Let me make that make sense. This part isn't about your past. Let's be clear on that. That's not about your past. It's about your present. Something. And I do keep hearing resourcefulness, which is what it means upright. Magician, I believe, is resourcefulness. Yeah. So it might be a need that you have to do right now. I'm trying not to put my own emotions into it too much or anything, but it feels very familiar. Hmm. I don't know that I want to go further on it. The Hermit is very confusing with the Queen of Wands. Maybe you're afraid to go it alone and be confident. Once again, it sounds similar to me, so I don't really want to put it in. A new friend, wasted talent. Oh, yeah, I know, that was a gut punch. That was a gut punch, for sure. But I think if it is wasted, it's because you are struggling with mastering your emotions. Posture change of due to hitting me like really hard, and my perfectionism is kicking my ass. If I can't do it right the first time, give up, girl. No, yeah. Let me look at King of Cups. I don't. I first, usually I want to pull a million cards. Right now, I don't want to. Overall, there, cool, withdrawn, manipulative, selfish. No, it's definitely manipulative. Balance between head and heart is what's lacking. You're definitely more leaning to head than heart. Hi, Perrin. We are doing a tarot reading stream. I really just wanted to read for Honey. But if anyone wants a tarot reading, you can tell me. They're always vicious as usual. It's like I keep talking myself out of it. Mm-mm. Yeah, there's definitely something about lacking confidence in. I feel like the Hermit is a self of independence for some reason, a sense of independence, which is weird. It's usually not that, but I guess search for self would work. But yeah, I think it has to do with like, especially with Queen of Wands. I just remember as confidence right now. She knows what she wants. She's confident. She's passionate. And once again, the passion is kind of like a problem, right? Like it's there and it's not, because this card both feels like a block and like it's blocking you. Like it's like lack of passion more than uh passion being the problem, I guess, if I could say it that way. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Is this related to this card? Okay. So Queen of Wands reversed is vengeful, jealous, selfish. And so this is like, okay, that kind of, you've inspired me to learn the yarrow stalk divination through the best I can, although the best I can do is bamboo skewers. Interesting, I don't know what that is. Um okay, I figured out the puzzle. That kind of, because I think I was anxious before about it. But yeah, you were so caught in your head that the emotions underneath are just like very tumultuous, and that's causing you to struggle with a lot of other aspects, like the creativity, the intuition. Yeah. And part of that it's like a thick layer of ice over the ocean, like in the Arctic or something. And that thick layer of ice is this renewal card here. Like that's what needs to happen to kind of like thin or melt the ice. It's the most traditional method of I Ching reading. Ice emoji. Yeah, so yeah. Renewal, this judgment card's the main point of this. Uh self reflection and renewal. Yep, spot on. My brain weasels are loud and they love giving me to getting me to doubt and hate myself preemptively. Um yeah, but it's not just that. It's like I think because you're afraid of the brain weasels, you're suppressing them and that's just making them worse. Does that make sense? Like that's what it feels like. It feels like a you're so focused on the brain, the mind that you don't want to talk about it. Yep, visual cycle of energy. Yay! I did it. Does anyone else want to be read like a book? And this is my nice deck too. You done it. I did it. This is my nice deck. Well done. Thank you. Okay. I close this reading. I think we're done with that. That was a good one. That was a good message. About the. Do you have a mean deck? Yes. That was a beautiful reading. Dragged me by the hair, but I learned. See, that's why I love tarot. It's very abrupt. Um, but it's and blunt sometimes, but it tells you what you need to know. Date reading from your mean deck if you're offering. Sure. Let me see which deck is the meanest. It depends on what you want to ask, but let me see if one wants to talk to you. Kasai. Let me see. That one's kind of off limits. That one doesn't talk to anybody but me, and begrudgingly so. Um, you're a little. Okay, I have two decks. Oh, had to refresh stream. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Oh my god, I've been going for 12 hours. Love this for me. Yes. Okay. So, oh my god, looks printed weird to me. This is my usual somewhat mean deck. She's more mean if it's romance. But she likes doing romance readings. This one is Thoth, and this is the one that called to me for you. But I barely know how to read this deck, so we shall see. We shall see. Do you have a question? Or do you just want me to read something on you? Ooh, God, I love this deck. The first card on the bottom is... Oh, how can I show you? It's Sorrow. Isn't this a beautiful deck, though? Love the Thoth deck. Okay, let me cleanse these. Oh, the little card thing is on it. Cleanse this deck of any negative energies, emotions, or attachments. I'm honest, this deck feels very, like, sacred. Well, I've been working on various things for the next few months. Okay. Give me a category. Like, is it career you want to work on, or is it just about a specific project, or what category are we being in? Or do you not want to tell me? You want me to just vibe? You may just vibe if you like. But this will be a difficult one. Okay. I guess I'm up for a challenge. I do readings too, and I love saying, "Do you have a question, or do you want me want a vibe check?" Because getting a drive by clocking by deck is so funny to me. Yeah, well, it's broader than career per se, but that's part of it. Okay, let's just see what the deck has for Kasai, or what your spirit team has for you. Ask for guidance, protection from my spirit guides and guardian angels and ancestors. Ask for wait, asked for that already. Connect to source for answers only for the highest grayscale of all. Okay. Okay, we need. What does Kasai need to know, or what does their spirit team not to? What are your pronouns, Kasai? What does your spirit team want you to know, Kasai? Ask for the most complicated deck possible. I feel like there's another deck somewhere. See him? Oh right, there's the normal Rider-Waite, but I don't even know where that deck is. I don't like that deck so much. I have a golden Rider-Waite that I love, but that one's just for me. And then I have another deck that I also loved, but I need it cleansed really thoroughly. Because of the person I last worked with it. Yeah, okay. What else because I need to know? It's okay, that deck wasn't calling for you either. It was Thoth. I'm sorry if the deck is loud. Okay. Well, what does Kasai need to know? I need to do something with my broth at some point too. What does Kasai need to know right now about the things they're setting up in a few months? Because I heard a lot of things and I was like, okay. Let's focus then. Over whatever Kasai's talking about over the next few months. What does he need to know about that stuff? Okay. 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 Sassy much. Sassy much. Well, what's this deck? Please. Not to be rude, but can you only pull out a few cards at once so we can talk about them in more detail? Thank you. If you pull out like 7 cards, it will just be confusing for us puny humans. I'm sorry. There's a very like stern feminine voice I heard, so I want to be respectful. What's this I need to know? I'm so sorry that I was rude. Yeah. Oh, that's a beautiful card. Do we want this one? No? Okay. That's only 3 cards, and I feel like you want 7. Do you want to start with 3 because I said to slow down? Okay. You shall start with 3. We read this in the block position. No. Okay. You can tell when these are reversed, I just realized. Okay. Ooh, lust. Oops. Wait, did I just... What just... Oh, this was already turned over. Pleasure. Okay. And... Indolence. What is indolence? I don't even know what that word means. Holy shit. Indolence. Avoidance of activity. Laziness. Ooh, wow. This deck is calling you out. Out. It said you're horny and lazy. Damn. Okay. Okay, this one's strength. 11 is strength, and you can see there's titties on this one. But you can see a lion on there. Strength. Is this one switched? Is 8 usually strength? I think 8's usually strength. I think this one's switched. What do you mean horny? Let me actually read it. I'm making a joke. Okay. Lust, pleasure, and indolence. It does really give like 7 deadly sins though. Indolence. Wait, is this a trump? No, this is 8 of cups. Oh, that's choices. Okay. And you also got 6 of cups, which is like nostalgia. Okay, so we got strength, nostalgia, and options, right? No, walking. Oh, that's walking away. Also, pleasure and indolence are reversed. So you're blocked from pleasure. And you're either struggling with quote unquote laziness, or you're avoiding something. This says avoidance of activity as well. Like you're stuck, is what I would say. Sorry, the horny thing was a joke. You're seeking strength. You notice how I don't use spreads even though I should. You're Something with nostalgia and childhood. Pleasure, I think it means like not like pleasure. It means like I don't know how to describe like pleasure, like a nice feeling. I also never used spreads. Yeah, I never use. I do sometimes, occasionally, like for love readings, because I'm not that good at those, and I don't like those that much. But okay, okay. Let me ask her for more information. Pleasure is like it's not childhood. Like it is like childhood, but it's more like nice feelings, happiness, I guess, but not quite as much as happiness. It's like a sense of peace. Yeah, almost like a sense of peace, like fulfillment, almost. Yeah. Feeling not fulfilled, feeling like a block in, like feeling stuck. And then strength. Strength is maybe a difficulty overcoming these two. I'm not sure what strength. We'll have to continue to find out. This one is defeat. That is 5 of Swords reversed, which usually is fighting. So I suppose that could be fighting with yourself. Let's see, what else? Oh wait, I think one of the cards, yeah, one of the cards flipped in the deck. I feel like very anxious. I'm going to do it wrong, you know? Not because of your judgment, but the judgment of your spirit team. Okay, we have 5. Did you want me to stop at 5 and then go to 7? Okay. I asked for this, yeah. Prince of Swords. This one does have Prince and Princesses. Now this one, I have no idea what it means. And it was reversed, right? Prince of Swords. I have to use the little book. That's what makes this deck difficult, is some of the things don't mean what they usually do. A lot of the things don't. Prince. Where do you have Prince of Swords? Prince of Swords. The prince conveys 2 ideas, one simply hail, and the other restriction of the scientific outlook, which it uses but limits the imagination, which is shown in the harnessed phase. That made no fucking sense. Okay. But Swords is mentality, is like mental, so... And this is Swords too, actually. Mental, like, not loss of control of mental acuity. Defeat. You're a failure? Not quite. Alright, last 2 cards. I'll say I've been indulging in eating out and such a bit more often. No, 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 no. It's not like that. It's not like that at all. I mean, honestly, if I were to... My opinion is this... Oh, whoops. Didn't this card deck keeps doing that, where the cards flip out but they're still in the deck. My opinion is that the vibe, whatever this energy is very... You're not using your head enough. Like, your failure does honestly just hit upon a major anxiety of mine. It's definitely like a you're not using your head enough type of vibe. Like, very strict, very like you need to try harder type energy. Very like standing on the edge of a sword, right? Like, you have to balance that, and you have to be really sharp, in her opinion. Okay, that's one more card. Okay, I guess I have to... And, like, I feel ridiculed in that, like, the cards are coming out so slow now that I said to do them slower. And as about to start in 2 minutes. Okay. 2 of Discs Change. Just when I was talking about, like, balancing on a sword, this is the balance card. In this deck, however, it means change. Okay, so change your mental... Your I feel like she's calling me dumb. Hi, Rexu. And I don't think she's calling you dumb. I think she's saying to use your head more, which is like a really weird thing to say. That's the only way I can describe it, is to use logic more. It's the opposite of Honey's reading. I don't know what to do. Like, I feel like I shouldn't put them back now. This one's victory. Oh, we have victory and defeat. 6 of Wands. Yeah, that's usually victory. This one's... Since this is 5 of Swords, this might be internal battle. This type of spirit would take the... Would make the cards... Would pick this deck. God, it's a beautiful deck, though. Okay. Alright. So this is the opposite. This is very much use your head energy. The Aeon. 20 of Trumps. I think this is a card from that's special. This is a very spiritual card. We've got the Pharaoh. Look how beautiful this card is. Wait, are there chitties? There is a little dick, honestly. I can cover that up. But it's a really beautiful card. If I could just show you guys, like, isn't that a gorgeous card? Yeah. Very spiritual, very trippy, very like deep, super deep. Like very deep into the subconscious type vibes. The Lovers reversed. Disharmony. That's a real basic one. That's disharmony for sure. Then we've got the Sun over here. That's usually optimism. Okay. And we've got Prince of Wands, which is such an extreme card. Whoa! Look at this card. Isn't that extreme? Like, that is like burning, intense passion. And he's on a chariot driving towards a specific goal. Okay, so you've got a lot of optimism and energy over here towards these goals. And over here you've got your subconscious, which is having a little bit of disharmony with something. And then in the middle, we've got this, I would say, desire for perhaps peace and an inability to find it. Like, how do I just say that? That's not the correct way to say it. I'm sorry. A desire for peace, but an inability to take action towards it. There we go. We've got the defeat card, which these are swords, but they look like bones to me. Yeah, these are definitely swords, but they look like bones. Because at first I thought it was death, but it's not death. It's defeat. So I mean, fear of failure is kind of basic for this one, but oh, there's an ad break. Fear of failure is kind of basic for this one. I don't know if you can still hear me, but fear of failure is kind of basic for this one. It's very jaggedy. I think they shattered subconscious, but that's like split subconscious. This one is also very shattery type vibes. Okay. I am an optimist. These two are kind of holding me back. Hold on. Especially the Prince of Swords. I feel so lost that I don't know what it is. You know, it is very, like, he is also on a chariot, but he looks like he can't control what he's holding on to. Like, it's like a runaway chariot with him, especially because it's reversed. Loss of control. Okay. Loss of control. Change towards victory. Okay. Okay. I never get adverse, but also sometimes I have a feeling of like, what if my best will never do the bare minimum? Um. Okay, so hold on. Let me summarize. Um. You're being held to very high standards. I'll put it that way. You're being held to extremely high standards. I don't know why, but very high standards. I don't know if this is an ancestor or what, but some unusually high standards. Um, there's disharmony in your subconscious. That's really easy. There's disharmony somewhere deep um within, how do I describe this? I don't know this card. If this card doesn't give you anything, how do I put this into words? This is like this is like really deep spirituality, like the deepest meditation you could do. That place. Disharmony there. Um what did I say for lust? Lust was, oh, the desire. You're desiring peace of some kind, like I think you want everything to come together, but you're also struggling to take action towards it. This part is really just like a shattery fear of failure, trembling, what did I say? Maybe I shouldn't just try to remember. Fear of loss of control, because this is definitely a fear type aspect. And then wanting to change towards victory, wanting to make these actions towards success, and you have the optimism and the passion for it. So I think these cards are really giving. I think the only real problem here is this part. The disharmony here in the subconscious part. Now, how you attack that, I'm not sure. Because it's like you want these things, but the fear of failure and the... Okay, hold on, let me see if she'll tell me about the subconscious, the Aeon. Is there anything you have to say about the Aeon? I feel like it's a very wordy way of saying... Oh, hold on, let me not think about that while I shuffle. It's like she's trying to encourage you, but also is trying to be like, you're not doing enough type vibes. Feels like a very, like, strict mom or grandmother. Okay. Hi, Axel. Oops, hold on. Okay. We have Knight of Pentacles reversed. Not being practical enough. And then we have the Hanged Man, which is changing your perspective. Feeling feminine today. Okay. I like how he's looking off into the sunset as well, distracted. Needing to change your perspective. Okay. Are you a spiritual person or not a spiritual person at all? Not you, Axel. Sorry. The person I'm reading for, Kasai. I was gonna say this is like a very wordy way of saying you can do it, but in a stern way. I consider yourself to be 1 foot spin. That is exactly what I was thinking with this disharmony thing. Because I was like, it seems like there's a disconnect between you being spiritual and you not being spiritual. And that's why I was like, okay, are you a spiritual person or not? And it's like both. Okay, so I think that might be part of the problem is like it's like those sides are not agreeing. Well, not like they're not agreeing, it's like they're separated. Like how do I put this? Because like all of this is like split, fragmented. There's a divide there rather than them not agreeing. It's like a divide. Um, Knight of Discs reversed is kind of getting me. Him looking off into the distance is really speaking to me for some reason. Reverse though, he would be kind of impractical, distracted. What is the downside of earth signs? Thinking of negative aspects like manipulative and controlling, but that doesn't seem right for earth. Earth is greedy, I think. Is it? This actually explains a lot. Yay! Hold on. Let me look at Knight of Pentacles. I know it won't give me the correct answer, but I'm trying to remember what the... Oh, okay. This is also more of that stuck thing. Just like over here where you're feeling stuck. No initiative. Yeah, okay, okay. So this is the... Oh god, hold on. The feeling of not being able to move forward, and that's caused by needing to change your perspective and possibly on this spiritual thing. I don't like to push people to be spiritual. That's not really my vibe. But there's something here to be reconciled on that front. I don't know what it is, but something to be reconciled there. Definitely with your perspective on it. Like that's basically what the Hanged Man is saying, I think, as far as that is just perspective, change, point of view. I could look up Hanged Man. I'm not good with that card either. There's a few I'm not good with, and others I just know. Yeah, and he's not reversed. Yeah, lack of direction, uncertainty. Oh, lack of direction. Contemplation. I think he's really just perspective, though. Okay. How do you feel? I think I'm done. Yeah. Main problem is over here with the disharmony and the spirituality. Um, and I think that's kind of ripple affecting over to, it's like all the way over here away from your optimism and your passion. So I'm kind of fractured, stuck, worried by totality and strength would result in defeat. I have optimism and passion, all that checks out. I didn't understand the worried in my totality and strength would result in defeat part. Um, the fragmented part, yeah, that's like fear of failure and well, I keep forgetting fear of losing control. Yeah, it's like losing control is like it's not like a Hulk out lose control. It's like a I don't have control of these factors in my life lose control, right? Like fear of not being able to control everything. Which is the thing where no matter how hard I try, I just do more. I never feel in control of the ride of life. Oh. So you're always feeling like you're in defeat. High black strategy. You're always feeling like you're defeated no matter how hard you're trying. Oh. Hmm. That does make sense with those extremely high standards. I would like to hold on. I think no, like I often succeed without trying either. Interesting. No matter how hard I try to just do more, I never feel in control of the ride of life. You often succeed without trying either, huh? Oh wait, I'm sorry. What did she say? She said, you don't know why you're working towards things. Is I think what she said. I think she's something about like not knowing the core of why you're doing the things you're doing. Let me think. Like like your true motivations for things. If you're not trying, then that might be why there's this sense of like frustration because like um you're being held to a very high standard and they really want you to try like your hardest. What was the Prince of Swords again? The Prince of Swords, that was the losing control one. Where he's like he's holding on to this chariot, but it's because it's reversed, it seems like he's not able to hold on to everything. Like they're like it's a scattered thing. Yeah, you do seem like you hold. Well, okay. Let me say. I didn't cleanse those cards after I was done using them all to a self-toxic extent. Yeah, that's that's. I definitely get that vibe from her. She's like, but I just don't know why. Like, I don't know if it's in your best interest or not. I'm sorry. You know, like Amisa says, like, what is the reason behind the high standards? Is it because of the amount of passion and potential you have? It seems like there's something you don't know, like you don't know what you're capable of or something. Mm, I'm not certain. I don't know if I can get the answer either. Like, I don't know if I'm supposed to know the answer. I'm getting really fucking exhausted suddenly. So, I'm gonna stop trying to think on that one. I feel a little dizzy. So I was like, okay, I think we are done. I should eat something. I should eat something. But thank you for coming to my tarot TED Talk, everybody. I hope I didn't ramble on too incoherently. Hope you guys got something out of it. That's the best I can do right now for cleansing. I'm so sorry. Let me do a little bit of this one because this one was heavy. This is a very heavy energy. Hope I didn't join too late. Wait, it's been 13 hours. Go get some rest. Thanks for the read and your amazing art. Thank you. I should get some rest, huh? It's been a long time. I was just like, oh, I should get something to eat and come back to it. But wait, no, you're right. I should fucking go. I am a little too tired for any more reads right now. Axel, do get rest. Yeah, that read I'm gonna have to sit on it. I think a lot. They think they gave you guys a lot to think about for some reason. Um, Kasai's was very interesting because that one was like, as I said, very commanding. You sure did. All I know is I'm stubbornly belligerent. What was that one thing was the one thing you said? Which one thing about the lady being really stern? Yeah, there's a very stern lady involved. Um, yeah, I would say. Don't claim to be a medium of any kind, but sometimes I get vibes when I'm reading, and I was like, that's a very stern vibe. One thing she said something about your motivations, not knowing your motivations for why you're trying so hard or something. Like, I think there was something about the core of it, like either not knowing what you're striving for or why you're striving towards it. I don't remember which one. I'm sorry. I think it was why though. like wanting you to question that, I guess, and reevaluate why. That has me shook. I'm sorry. Do you not know why you're striving so hard? Oh, that's great. Okay. Or do you know, but you're questioning the reasons? There's so many options. I have been summoned. High speed wagon. Hold on, let's go back to this because now you guys are just sitting looking at my desk, which is messy. And now has like incense all over it. Hold on. Okay, let's go back over to the altar cloth. Hi, radio. Why are you shaking? I have one suspicion. You have a suspicion? Oh, I want to know what the suspicion is. Oh my god. Looking at the desk? Oh. Tarot is so fun. But it's like, it is very draining. And I already haven't had a lot of energy. Mhm. Sorry, I was looking at Discord a little bit. Oh, I am ready for bed. I finally finished my own reading. It took over 30 minutes, but it was insightful. Oh, nice! Took 30 minutes. Yeah, sometimes my reads for myself take forever. But it's because I won't stop fucking asking questions. I'm like, okay, but what does that mean? And what does that mean? And what does that mean? Just had stream on to get the divination vibes, I guess. Oh, yay! Thank you for watching. Hold on. Uh, oh god, Twitch? What happened? What was happening? I got send away 2 times. What the fuck? In 10 seconds. As a kid, someone explained the concept of if I say I'm gonna do X, I should do X or something, and something about that concept made me want to be quote unquote good. Well, I've always tried to be good. Oh. Oh. Okay, so you don't know why you're doing things. Like you don't know your true motivations for doing things. You're kind of just doing it because you want to be at a certain standard. Okay. Fascinating. You definitely have a lot of potential. I don't know what that means. I think everyone's got potential, but you apparently have a lot of potential, but at least she thinks you do, but and I have an idea of morality, but like she's definitely pushing you to succeed, but I don't know at what. Fish Mobile teleports me to other streams sometimes. For the love of God, Peacemaker keeps showing up in both my Twitch and YouTube ads, and it's aggravating me slightly. Don't know what that means. I'm kind of a slave to my own moral compass to the point of suffocation. Oh, okay. Someone needs water. Yeah, I do need water, actually. Thank you. Okay. If you would like to continue this Kasai, you're free to DM me. Maybe I need to evaluate that. Yeah, for sure. Definitely evaluate your motivation for things. Like it's always good to come back and think about that. And I think as I said, in some way your spirituality is tying into it. Um I don't know in what way, but that it also your morality could also be why you're 1 foot in, 1 foot out with that. And perhaps you need to think about why that is. Like not saying you have to be in 2 feet in on either one, but yeah, it's always good to think about things. Think about why you think the way you do, why you feel the way you do, stuff like that. Alright, let's find someone to fucking raid because I'm tired. But okay, hold on. Hold on. Brain. Oh, you're not in the Discord because yeah. I'll be up for a little bit longer, so you can chat to me about it if you'd like. I shouldn't take out any more cards tonight, but I can another time if you'd like. Neku is streaming. But this guy is streaming Silent Hill. What do you guys? Do you guys want Katamari or Silent Hill? I don't have anything for you for I don't have anything tarot-ish for you. Silent Hill's so funny with Sky. Is it? Katamari, anything but Silent Hill, please. Oh my god. We've got to oh, there's also Sin. He's playing the Echo Paradox. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. But it's some sort of horror game, probably. Need a tiebreaker. Any fear type game I refuse to watch. I don't know what fear type game means. I know fear is a game, but I don't remember what kind of horror game it is specifically. But Silent Hill is a classic, so horror. Yeah, I was like horror. I was like, what? All right. So, Katamari, The Echo Paradox, or Silent Hill 2. Oh, I love psychological horror. I love psychological horror. God, I'm really struggling. Because I really want to see Nekio's stream. They were chilling with us for most of the day. But I bet Skies is really entertaining. Okay, I'm leaning towards Sky. Let's go to Sky. I literally just typed in raid Sky for a second and I was like, that's not gonna take me where I wanna go. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I shouldn't stream tomorrow. I should get ready for school and suffer and cry and maybe make some food. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys later. My rack buddy out. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. I'm gonna make sure I close out the session. Yeah, I'll see you guys at some point next weekend, maybe. Thank you guys for watching my little marathons of streams. I forgot her real name was Sky. Yeah, I call her Sky because it's easier than Attack Rack sometimes. I could call her Rack though. Alright. I will catch you guys later. Bye bye.